Hey everyone, how are you all doing? I am here for the February energy reading. I'm going to be using my liquid crystal oracle deck as I always do, and we're going to find out what February has in store. I've just done my grounding and connection, so I'm going to see what the cards have in store. So the first card is kind of letting us know what the energies are going to be right now. Black coral, light in the darkness. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay. So, there's the 2-1. Petrified Wood, past life embrace. Okay, so this is the healing path. All right, so Petrified Wood, healing path. And oh, wow. Silver, the lunar path. And I mean, it is the total eclipse, like the lunar eclipse tonight. And of course, all right. Okay, let me sit with these cards and I'll be back just momentarily to give you my reading. Okay, so our first card is Black Coral, Light in the Darkness. And Black Coral is telling us right now that we're going through a huge transition and there's a lot going on in our worlds outside of us, but also inside of us. So this is about the external and the internal. And of course, the external is always a reflection of our internal world. So it's always wise to address the internal first. January's reading, there was a lot of meditation that was important. And that was because it was important to connect with your higher self, to connect with spirit. And this black coral is kind of riding that wave, but going a little deeper. And it's time to really shine the light on the darkness into the deepest, darkest parts of you and bring some light into that area. There is no darkness without light, as there is no light without darkness. And so it's very important right now to really go in and do that very deep inner work. There's this month is all about spiritual connection is what I'm getting. That it's really time to make that connection to spirit and take it one step further than what was happening in January. So making that connection through our meditation, also receiving communication through our galactic families. Now it's about taking some of that work and really digging deep. So black coral also brings a sense of hope in understanding that whatever you're seeing within you that is dark or things about you that you don't like, know that it only requires a shift in perception in you. All you need to do is shift the lenses that you're looking through to see yourself in a much more loving way and see the light that's within you that is just waiting to beam out. And so be gentle and understand that this time right now is meant to clear out. Now, we're just coming through this, this lunar eclipse tonight. And this is the ending of all of those energies from the solar eclipse, as I mentioned in my video from the blood moon. And this is letting us know too, like that all of that stuff is just like that one last push, clear it all out. And it's new beginnings are ahead of us. There is light coming forth. You've done the work. It's just that last little bit to clear out. So that's what black coral is telling us right now. I also wanted to read something here. Black coral reminds us that no matter how dark we perceive the world to be, there is always light hidden within it. Everything in the universe is light or love until it is tainted by the perception of man. Black coral lets you know that the new world of light starts with you. Your perception simply has to move to see fear as a lack of understanding rather than a substance like a brick wall. So again, go within and shift the perception in here, and your external world will shift as well. And you'll begin to see that the world around you isn't as dark as it all seems right now. Okay, so next was petrified wood. So this is the healing path. This is the action we take to move from this darkness into the light, and it's past life embrace. And when petrified wood comes to us, it's time to look really deep into past life wounds. And we can actually use our conscious stream writing, our automatic writing and assistance to recall some of our past lives. So what I'm going to offer to you all to do this month of February is take some time throughout the month at various different times and sit down with a pen and paper and call upon petrified wood's conscious energy. Call upon petrified wood to be there and be your guide, to open up your perception to the past lives, and ask questions. Have some questions that you would like to have answers to regarding your past lives, and then just start writing. Don't think about anything. Don't read what you're writing. Just really let whatever's coming into your mind immediately go from pen to paper. And then once you're finished, that's when you can read. And you may get some insight and answers into some of that darkness, where some of that darkness is rooted in, that final push is coming from. And it will give you deeper insights as to why you're feeling some of these deeper emotions and darker emotions. So petrified wood is telling us to look back into our past lives. Some of the answers are going to lie there. And of course, what happens then when we do this is we reach the lunar path, silver. Now, silver is a really great metal to meditate with, because silver activates our earth star chakra and our soul star chakra. And so what I'm going to offer to you all today as well is, when you go into meditation, if you have some silver jewelry, wear it or hold it, have it near you, and activate the earth star chakra and the soul star chakra. So the earth star sits about 3 feet below you, and your soul star is about 3 feet above you. And when those two activate, imagine your soul star chakra will be gold and your earth star chakra will be silver. And imagine a line of liquid crystal light coming from each one, a gold one coming from above and a silver one coming from below, and linking within your heart chakra. Okay, and this will just help to activate the two and bring them into harmony. What silver tells us too is, because it's the lunar path, it's also the path of goddess. So it's all about embracing that goddess energy for the month of February, or where we're moving towards. And it's also about, the lunar path is about all of the emotions and balancing out the emotions. And so this really does tie into what's happening with our super blood moon, in that there's a lot of emotions coming through. And I gave you guys all an Isis and Osiris activation to help balance those energies out. And that's going to assist you through the month of February as well. So I can see now why I was guided to give that, because that activation is going to be really good for this month as well. So if you haven't watched my blood moon activation video, please do so, because there's a beautiful Atlantean activation in there that will assist you in kind of grounding your energies, balancing masculine and feminine together, so that your emotions don't go too haywire, especially when you're doing all this deeper work. A lot of stuff gets brought up to the surface, and it's important to be grounded and to have that balance of masculine and feminine within you, so that you don't get overwhelmed. Some of our deep soul work can become overwhelming at times. So that is kind of what's going on for a month of February. Kind of exciting, and lots of work, lots of internal work this month. So really pay attention to what's going inside of you, and pay attention to what's going on around you as you do your inner work. See the shifts. Notice how your perception shifts and your world changes as you dispel the darkness, dispel the fears, and allow the light and love to come in to replace it. And that should make for a very, very balancing and harmonious ending of February, if you can do that. So thanks for joining me today for the reading. If you guys are interested in having your own personal reading, I do offer that. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can get more information on that. And if you guys want, I've got my podcast every Thursday in iTunes called Enlighten Up. Again, I will leave that link in the description below. And next week, I've got a special video for you. I'm kind of excited about it. It's, actually, I'm not going to tell you. So it's going to be fun. So thanks for stopping by the channel, guys. Of course, if you need information about me, head on over to my blog, inflexiblememe.com. I have a newsletter that you can sign up for, keep you updated on any events. I do have a webinar coming up in February, so you may want to get in on that. All right, everyone, have a beautiful February. Enjoy this lunar eclipse. It's a new phase, new energy, so clear everything out so that you can create space to allow all the good stuff to come in. All right, everyone, I love you all. Have a beautiful February.